What a win for the New York Knicks. They escape a crazy collapse, and they come out with the W. Jalen Brunson saves the day, hits the dagger, hits the game-winning shot, Bridges with the game-winning block. This was a must-win, okay? Because if the Knicks collapsed again and gave up a lead that they gave up to the Brooklyn Nets to lose on your home floor the way that they potentially did tonight, woo! With Brunson potentially missing 2 straight game winners. No, Knicks fans. We did not need to go through that. All right, so the captain got us. After missing the game-winning shot against the Chicago Bulls Wednesday, the ball went halfway down the rim and rimmed out on Wednesday night. Now Brunson hits the game-winning shot when it matters the most, a game-winning three-pointer. Woo, that was big time. Now, I know Knicks fans are going to say, well, how are we struggling this bad in terms of the fourth quarter? Why do we keep giving up these leads? Okay, I don't know. We're going to figure that out. But the good news is the Knicks got a dub. Without Karl-Anthony Towns tonight, without Deuce McBride tonight, the Knicks were able to get the job done. Big time shout out to JB having an MVP level performance. 37 points for Jalen Brunson, 7 dimes. This is the MVP version of Jalen Brunson we all fell in love with. Look at that Porty slam, by the way. Just got to shout that out real quick. We're going to get into the rookie, of course. Don't you guys worry about that in this video. But Knicks Nation, I want to hear from you guys right now. Smash that like button if you're pumped up from that Knicks W tonight. I know it's against the Brooklyn Nets, but the Knicks have been playing pretty good ball. They're young. They're pesky. They got a new good coach. Cam Thomas is a baller. You know, I have some respect to the Brooklyn Nets, but at the end of the day, the Knicks, I wish, blew them out. Let's be honest. I feel like they should have. The way they looked in that fourth quarter was inexcusable, turning the ball over, giving up 40 points. I don't like any of that, but the Knicks still got the job done, and I think this was something that the Knicks needed in terms of resilience. Going down, giving up a lead, and being clutch, because we need Jalen Brunson to wake up in the clutch more than anything, and he was able to do just that. Got to give a shout-out to the next player I want to highlight, which you can argue had the best game as a Knick so far, Mr. Mikal Bridges. Mr. Mikal Bridges went out there and put up 22 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block and a steal, the game-winning block of the game, 9 of 17 from the field, led the Knicks in three-point shooting with 4 of them, 4 for 7. He had a Knick high against his former team, the Brooklyn Nets. This is a big game for Bridges. Without Karl-Anthony Towns and without Deuce McBride off the bench, we needed somebody next to Brunson to kind of wake up offensively. Now, OG was the second leading scorer. Bridges was the third, but Bridges has yet to kind of have that game where he's unstoppable, where you can just be like, yeah, he's a baller. And tonight, he didn't flood the stat sheet. He only put 22 points up, but he impacted the game, okay? He looked good. He hit the shots he needed to hit. He was playing defense. I love this game from Bridges. Absolutely got to give a big shout out to him, 110%, all right? His shot does not look broken, by the way. And, like, the way his high point release, man, that is absolutely dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. So, but the player that every Knicks fan wants to talk about, it's the new Knicks rookie, Ariel Hukporti. Now, without the starting center, Cat, in the game, right? Jericho Sims started, but Hukporti, you can basically say, started this game because he played 30 minutes off the bench. All right, Tom Thibodeau, I see you. I see you, Tom Thibodeau, giving the rookie some big minutes. Oh, he earned it. He earned it. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 dimes, 4 blocks. 4 of them. I don't know why Jericho Sims is still in this rotation, but it's time to give up in the Sims experiment, man. When Cap comes back healthy, bring Jericho Sims as the DNP, okay? Do not play him. And play Ariel Hukporti. On behalf of Knicks fans, look at the guy. He's built to win. He's big. He's fast. He's physical. He's lanky. Do you know what the Knicks have been missing this entire season since it started? Rim protection, rebounding, hustle. Big reason why we're lacking that is 2 things. 2 players we're missing. Mitchell Robinson we're missing desperately. Precious Achiuwa. Those 2 guys, when they return, we're going to get our rim protection back. I promise you. We're going to get that form of the Knicks identity back when Mitch and Precious return. But wait a second. We may have someone on the roster healthy right now that deserves minutes because he brings exactly that. He brings a young energy. He brings length. He brings size to the position. Man, he gets hyped up. He hypes me up. He brings passing. He brings rim protection. How can you not play Hukporti more? He could dunk on you. Shout out to the rookie, Ariel Hukporti. Also, Bacome Daddier. Let's go, Tibbs. Let's keep playing him. Bacome Daddier, 11 minutes, 5 points, 4 rebounds, a block and a steal. He shot the ball once, and it went in from downtown. Very small sample size for Bacome Daddier, but I was very impressed, all right? Very impressed. I want to see more of him. Tyler Kolek, 6 minutes, all right? Got to give a shout out to Cameron Payne. He definitely, filled in for Deuce as much as he could in 19 minutes. 10 points, can't complain. Double figures off the points with this Knicks team. You got to celebrate that every single time. The one thing I'll say about Payne, though, stop shooting in the clutch. Give that to JB, all right? He kept shooting the ball like late in the fourth quarter, and that he kept missing, and that's when the Nets kept coming back, and I'm like, yo, what's going on here? But the Knicks were able to win. I'm not going to complain. Josh Hart, man, the guy was knocked out in this game, bloody nose, near triple-double, 14 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds. The guy is just a freaking dog. I mean, what more can we say about Josh Hart, man? Took accountability after the foul that he did on Kobe White last game, excuse me. He's just such a good Knick, man. Shout out to Josh Hart. He is just awesome. So awesome. So is OG Anunoby, by the way, going up against Finney Smith, boxing him basically. So shout out to this Knicks team. Knicks Nation, please do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel. We're going to be covering the Knicks games all season long. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts of the game. Hit the like button if you guys are not already. I'm amped up right now, and I'm curious. I want to open this up for a quick question to you guys. You guys can let me know in the comment section your thoughts. What does this mean for the future of the rotations for the Knicks? Right? When Cat comes back and Deuce comes back, are we going to go back to the same? Because I also noticed Matt Ryan did not play tonight. Now, I'm not saying that was a mistake. I'm just pointing it out, okay? That Tibbs went with the rookie Bacome Daddier over Matt Ryan. Now, Matt Ryan was in the rotation the last few games, right? And now he's not in the rotation, even without Deuce and without Cat. I don't know. Did Matt Ryan get injured? Did I miss something? But at the end of the day, I think that's something to note. Does this mean Hukporti is going to play more minutes? The last time Hukporti came in and had an impact, he went back to the bench. Didn't play. I don't know. Is this the game where Tibbs is like, you know what? I got to keep playing him. How can I not go to Ariel Hukporti now? How can I not play him? How do I play Jericho Sims over? I don't know. Do you guys expect Tibbs to make the adjustment? Is Daddier going to keep getting some burn? Or is Kolek as well? Or is Kolek and Daddier only playing because Deuce and Cat didn't play? Right? That's probably the reality of it. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. But the good news is the Knicks have rookies where we can rely on if there's injuries. How awesome is that? We have a draft class that the Knicks can rely on if there's injuries that get piled up. And that's pretty cool, if you ask me. Pretty freaking cool that the Knicks have some rookies they can depend on if injuries start piling up, which we hope doesn't happen. So shout out to Jalen Brunson for putting up a clutch game, an MVP-level game, a captain game, hitting your clutch shot for the win. Let's freaking go, Knicks. I love you guys. Hit that like button on your way out. Enjoy the rest of your night. Or if it's the morning for you, good morning to you on Saturday. Love you guys. Let's go, Knicks, as always. I'm out. Peace.